fly away. It's the first time of today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need.
Are you gonna leave that one up here? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take this one.
Okay. And we are back here. We got a bit of a change in the lineup here. 6, 2, 9. Nope. 10. So 1 and 2 count here for Laquey. We'll worry about that Waynesville side when we get there. But Adams up to bat first. That one is high. So 2 and 2 count. Laquey in the red, just down the road. Used to be a part of Waynesville back in the day. Used to send their kids over here. In 1981, I believe, they built their own high school and have a very nice facility out there. Tigers for the pitch, and that is off of the helmet, so we're going to have a...
Batting second for Laquey, number 23, Caden Hendricks.
hit by pitch on that. We're going to figure out where to put that on here. Hold on here. There we go. It is.
Want that lineup. Take a picture of it.
Yep. All right, and up to bat next is Hedrick. Many of these names very familiar. These two communities, I believe, about 2 exits apart from here, maybe 3 exits. Out by the 150 is off the one. Yeah, it's the 150. You can get to Laquey. We are here at the 159, so 9 miles apart. That first pitch was away. So 1-0 count. Second pitch is also away here. Not the best start right now for Waynesville in the pitching category here. Also an early ball game, though. Dunkel at the mound. But early in the season, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit to get things in target. That is a strike right there down the middle. But plenty of baseball to go. We'll have most of the home games, I believe, for Waynesville Tiger baseball here on Allen Hilliard Sports. We'll have most of the away games. And a 2-2 count. Again, we do have pitching limits. I don't remember what they are, but I do believe they're around 70 to 90 pitches, somewhere in that category. But we're going to have our first strikeout here.
That's a strikeout for Riley Dunkel.
So Grosvenor will head to the bat. That's our first out
Coming to the
of
plate
the
for
game.
Laquey, number 25, Wyatt Grosvenor.
And Laquey, Adams on first. And check. Throw to Adams. Just not the throw, but the check part of it. That'll back Adams up just a little bit here to reset things. This pitch is high. That is ball number 1. So far the count today, we are 3-2, 4-2, 4 balls, 2 strikes total to start this ball game. And that'll make it a 2-0 count. So advantage for Laquey here. They have a chance to get an extra swing in. They could go chasing a little bit if they need to. We'll see if they do choose the chasing route. But that will be a wild pitch, and the runner will advance on that. So Grosvenor has a 3-0 count right now. So I would be looking at hitting anything right down that middle. Because you got a runner at second, you got a good chance to... And see, there's that pitch that you're looking for right there. You got it down the middle. You just get a hand on that anywhere in this outfield, and you have a pretty good opportunity to advance that runner, if not get a score. Up next is Tanner for Laquey. Foul ball, so we're going to have a full count here. And this is our third batter of the game. We had one strikeout. Adams, who led, is on second base, hit by a pitch. And we're going to have our second strikeout here.
Riley Dunkel battles all the way back to record his second strikeout of the day.
Will strike out. Next up will be
coming to the plate
Tanner.
for the Hornets, number 5, Jesse Tanner.
So Jesse Tanner, he's going to bat opposite side here, so we're going to have our first, I guess our first right-handed batter. Pitch with the steal. So runner will advance. Adams at third in scoring position here. Thank you for joining us. That ball is away. That's going to bring up a 2-0 count. Making sure we didn't have any random pitches that I missed on that. Tanner again in the lead here. This pitch is low. So we're going to have a 3-0 full count of balls right now, though. No strikes yet. And this is high. This is going back in the woods. And we're going to have our first strike of the game. Tanner still has another pitch that he can swing at here and not get too affected by it. As long as you don't get a pop fly somewhere right there in the infield. Tiger's playing pretty close up right now. Foul ball. And now we are full count. Runner at third. 2 outs. So this is the... Tigers could save the inning here with a strike or a fly ball off of this. We'll see if they can achieve that or not. Pitch down the middle. That is high, and runner will head to first.
Batting for the Hornets, number 16, Tyler Rich.
There we go. Don't know why it keeps popping up with 40 and 0, but we fixed it. Runners on the corners now, first and third. Tyler Rich. On first. Sorry, I'm making sure everything is working here.
No problem. 1 out.
First pitch is going to be away, so 1-0 count. Second pitch is back. It's our first strike. That'll even things up. 1-1. There's 2 outs. So a play at second or first can end this inning here, or a fly ball. Ball is high. Runners will advance. Runner at first will advance anyway. Runner at third will stay. And the pitch down for Laquey. Swing is a miss, so 2 strikes. Again, 1 pitch away from getting out of the pickle that they're in right here. Rich takes it, and Rich strikes
and
out.
Riley Dunkel hits a batter, walks a batter, but strikes out the side.
So Laquey will lead
No
2
score.
stranded here.
Heading to
We're
the
going to
bottom
take
of the
a
first.
break. We'll be back after this with more Tiger baseball. And Sutton at the plate here. My positions are off, so I'll not worry about them right now. The first pitch is a strike. Looking at our rosters here, we got probably some more information here. We're going to have a fly ball. This is going to go deep. Laquey can't get to it here. That's going to go all the way out to the fence near the soccer field. And we're going to start off
the home half of the inning with a triple.
a triple here.
Go Tigers!
So Tigers on base early here. Runner in scoring position. Just the second pitch of the game for the Tigers here. Althusius
Batting
coming up.
for your Tigers, shortstop, number 23, Parker Althusius.
So looking at the Tiger roster here. Assuming these are numerical order, which they are probably not. They are not. Oh, they gave me this. They're the same paper. I'm just looking at the wrong side. Laquey's is not correct order. Althusius is a shortstop and a pitcher, so I don't have his year on here either. But anyways, that pitch is away. That is going to be ball number 1 here. Following Althusius is Warren and Heberlin. And this thing is belted here. If this would have been on Saturday, we're going to have a drop on that. Tigers will bring in their first run.
RBI double for Parker Althusius. Your Tigers lead it 1-0.
Tigers pick up an RBI on that and a run. And
Now batting for your Tigers, number 5, Cale Warren.
fixing the scoreboard here. We are fixed, I believe. So 1-0. Warren up to bat now. So Tigers hitting early here. First pitch is a strike. And Monday and Tuesday, we'll have some more Tiger sports for you. I believe we have soccer and baseball this coming Monday and Tuesday. Both of them at home. And then some Tiger track that will not be broadcast, but come out for the high school open as these athletes come out to get some open events going on. That pitch was a ball. Okay. Oh. There we go. Sorry, doing some paperwork over here. Warren with the 1-2 count. Laquey again pushing a little closer here. This is fair to third. That's bobbled. And Actually, that last one.
That's an error all the way around. But
Yeah.
It was a run score.
Another run scores for your Tigers. It's 2-0.
So that's going to be the second error, we're going to say. Error on the third baseman on that one.
Coming to the plate for your Tigers, number 4, Ethan Heberling.
What are you doing now? Sorry, trying to get the scoreboard fixed here, but it is doing whatever it's doing. It is fixed now. First pitch is going to be a ball. So is the second pitch. This is foul. Big fence in the way. Can't go too far with that. So 2-1 right, or 2-1 right now. 2-0 Tigers. Just joining us, Tigers in the black, Laquey in the red. Want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County for making this ball game possible, along with all the Tiger sports that we cover. And also want to thank Waynesville School District for helping to cover football and basketball games next year, including some other stuff, hopefully. There's no out in the game. That's going to be a walk. So Tigers on first and second. Zuber coming up to bat. I think it's Zuber. Yep.
Who's that number there? 17?
Your attention, please.
Also,
Now running the bases as a pinch runner for your Tigers, number 17, Dwayne Davis.
Dwayne Davis coming in for the Tigers for pinch runner here.
At the plate, coming to bat for your Tigers, number 6, Justin Zuber.
Guy there. So first pitch is going to be away, 1-0. So we got 2 RBIs in the ball game here for the Tigers. Got 2 errors. So Tigers only officially have 1 hit according to my records anyway. I prefer to be a little stingy on the records there.
I gave him 2 hits. Not that infield one, but the one in the outfield I gave to him. Oh, it shows
And a
line.
bunt
Oh.
here. That is a strike or foul either way. I don't know if it
Somebody called.
touched it, but it's 1-1, so either way. 1-2 actually. I think it's 1-2.
He flashed me a finger on each side. He didn't flash me. I thought it was the third pitch as well.
Yeah, it should be 1-2 on the count.
Won't matter.
It's not going to matter. This will be a infield fly out. So that will be a, we'll say,
Coming to the plate for your Tigers,
6
number
on that.
2, Mason Thompson.
And that's our first out. So everyone should remain where they were. Nope, we're going to have runners advance on that though.
They advanced on that wild pitch.
Oh, gotcha. They advanced on the wild pitch there. That's a strike here. Thompson up to bat. He'll fall behind to start this first count. And this is inside. This is going to be 1-1. Came awfully close to hitting the leg there. Second pitch, opposite direction. So 2-1 now. No wind today. Very beautiful day.
Finally. No win.
Not 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts like we had on Saturday. And we're going to have 3 balls now coming up for Thompson. Tigers already have 2 runs, 2 on home plate. They really got out of the top of the first lucky. And they're going to pick up a single out of this. And they're going to pick up 2 runs. And we're going to have a...
That's a 2-run double for Mason Thompson of the Tigers.
We're going to call that a double for Thompson there. I'll agree with the announcer on that one a little bit. And
now batting
Hankins
for the
coming up.
Tigers, number 10, Chase Hankins.
Hankins, he's an outfielder on the roster here.
You got 4-0, right? That's what I've got.
Yep. So again, rules here. Run rules, 15 after 3. It is 10 after 5. So the Tigers, well, if you average 5 runs each inning, you're going to wind up getting it pretty quick. But if you do 8 runs and 8 runs and 8 runs, 10 runs, whatever, it can get out of hand quickly still. So 1 and 2 and 1 now. And now, again, runner 90 feet away from scoring position here. Actually, it might be 70, and I was 90 or 70 in high school. 2 and 2 count here. So even count. Either a strikeout. We still only have 1 out, though, so not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But that is a strike. That's going to be out number 2 for Tigers here. Cassidy coming up to bat.
The 2-out batter for your Tigers, number 9, Luke Cassidy.
Cassidy is listed as a utility player, so he's one of them that he can step in about any position out there. I'm not sure about pitching, though. I don't know if he's had pitched a whole lot.
Here comes wild pitch. You got him.
Runner is safe on the wild pitch, so...
Thompson scores for the Tigers on the wild pitch.
That will make this a 5-run ball game here. No one on base now.
Yep, base is in.
And
1-0 count.
it is definitely not that score. There we go. This AI score thing is not being very good AI right now.
I got it announced.
1 and 1. Okay. Okay. So Tigers got one more bat here, or batter here, before we start doubling back on ourselves. We have gone, this is our 8th batter of the inning right now. But with the 1-2 count, Cassidy's going to have to pull out some magic here on this last pitch here to keep this alive unless it's a ball, and it is a ball. So 2-2 count. And strike out, so we're going to go into the break.
That
We'll be
brings the
back
first
after
inning to
this.
an end. But
Tigers
your
up
Tigers send
5-0.
8 to the plate, and they plate 5 runs. They lead 5-0 at the end of 1 inning.
They had 3 strikeouts. They did manage to get 2 on base and scoring position, but did not come away with anything out of that. The first pitch was a strike. This pitch is high. We're going to have a 1-1 count. This is Neff at bat here. And 2-1 count. That ball inside. Tigers lead 5-0 after a 5-run bottom of the first. I want to thank you for joining us here. It's been a pleasure. want to congratulate all the Frisco League teams for all the district wins this year, especially the Iberia Lady Rangers for making it to the sectional round. I believe they're the only Frisco League team to do that. Also want to congratulate the Stillville Cardinals for winning the district title. And our first runner will make it on base with
Now batting for the Hornets, number 14, Mason Shockley.
Shockley up to bat. Shockley, he's built pretty good out there. He's looks like a power hitter. And a pitch, not what he's looking for, though. It's going to be called a strike. Might have been a little bit hard to hit. He's pretty tall, though. And now, just like that, pitching in the lead right now. 0-2 count for Shockley. There is one Hornet on base. That is Neff. He's on first.
And Riley Dunkel doubles him up.
And that's going to be a 2-out play right there. So the double play from the
Pitcher.
looks like the pitcher to the first baseman.
Now batting
That
for
will
Lakeway,
make
number
2 outs.
24, Ross Brothers.
So we're gonna have a.
That gets you out of trouble.
So we're gonna have an. We'll just say a 1. We'll just say a 1-3. Double play. We'll make up whatever we're gonna do there. That will make 2 outs in the ball game here. Brothers up to bat. 2-1 count currently. Sorry, I'm actually doing the book over here too, so I'm making up whatever symbols that I want to on here to justify whatever works. That's how baseball works, by the way, if anyone tells you different. If they tell you different, just ask them what a WW is. It means wasn't watching. That's the official marking for that one. Tigers, is that caught? That is out number 3. So just like that, we're going to have
3 down for your Tigers in the top of the second inning.
Looks like F6
Score
on that, so we're
remains
going to go.
5
This is his first at bat here. He is the bottom. Yep, he's the 9th batter in the lineup here, so we're going to be recycling our batters here. Sutton will be our next batter. Althusius will be batter number 3 in this inning. And a couple pitches here, none of them too crazy here. Just out of the strike zone. So, good pitching so far for Lakeway this inning. They're just a little bit off target in that strike zone. And looks like Sarr is going to be chasing that one. And goes just a little bit north of where he's expecting that ball. We're going to have a foul ball. So just like that, we have a 2-2 count here. Our next batter has has one of our 2 hits in the ball game here. We do have 2 hits for the Tigers. We have 2 errors they got on base with.
Hit. You got it.
And we're going to have another batter hit here. That is a common theme here. It is also early in the season, so it does happen.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 7, Carson Sutphin.
Does happen, though. So Sutton up to bat here. Runner on first. Tigers have a 5-0 lead. This pitch is close. We're going to call this out. I thought it looked pretty good from my angle here, but umpire a lot closer. And he got nipped on the arm there, so runners on first and second here, not helping the cause right now.
Now batting
Laquey.
for the Tigers, the shortstop, Parker Alfusius.
Laquey probably trying to get out of this without too much damage, but a couple hit batters, and we got 2 runs, one in scoring position already, and they are not looking to settle where they're standing right now. Runners now on first and third. And second and third now, so our other runner also advanced. That's the second time Sutton is in scoring position. Sar is in also scoring position over at third. And a 2-0 count here. Alfusius last time reached base on an error. And he was brought in, and he brought an RBI in also last time at bat. And then he was brought in by an RBI, the next batter, to pass the favor. Foul ball makes this a strike here just below us. And we want to thank you for joining us here. It's been a pleasure for you to join us for some Tiger Baseball, brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County. This pop-up is caught. Tigers decide they're not going for the extra base. I think if you had a bit of a sprinter, he'd
Now
have a
batting
chance at
for
third,
the Tigers, the first
it's hard to beat that
baseman,
ball.
Cale Warren.
That's going to be a fly out, we'll say, to the probably shortstop or so here. It'll be out number 1. Warren up to bat. Still 2 Tigers on base, 1 out. This ball is going to be fair. We're going to have 1 run score.
That's a run batted in for Warren. Your Tigers now lead it 6-0.
Runner at second will stay. So Warren with a single and an RBI.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers, your catcher, Ethan Heberling.
So Sar will come in. Runners at first and second. That's Warren's second RBI in the ball game. Heberling coming up. Heberling has scored. He's 0-0 in the ball game, though. He was hit. But he did get brought in somehow here. I'm assuming Thompson had an RBI. Nope, we had a wild pitch, actually, in one of them. Nope, he had an RBI. I don't know what's going on. We'll just leave it the way it is and make it look pretty. As long as it looks pretty, we're good. Pretty pictures make things look better in a scorebook. Either that or you can't read it. One of the two. That's a strike. Oh no, we had a hit pitch. Oh, he just advanced. I don't know what happened there.
Runner's going.
We're going to have a double steal. Did he make it? He did make it.
Got 2 outs. He struck out.
So we did get a
The
strikeout.
2-out batter for your Tigers is center fielder Justin Zuber.
With 2 outs, we have 2 runners in scoring position. Zuber at bat. Zuber already here, he flew out, but he did bring in a run, I believe. That's how Heberling scored earlier. It was a sac fly, I believe, is how that worked out. Foul ball going back again into the... I'm not sure what that's called. It's not the dump behind us. It's the leaf and the vegetable collection area and the tree collection area. Not sure what you really call that, but it's been here for a while. Foul ball. This is going deep, but it is not going to be what he wants. Straighten that out a little bit, and we got a pretty good home run out of that bad boy. 1-2 count, 2 outs. And there's the one that he wanted there. If he can, it's going to drop. It'll find a hole. We're going to bring in 1. And we're going to bring in 2.
That's a 2-run double for Justin Zuber. Go!
So Warren and
Tigers.
Sutton will come in. Zuber will get a double and 2 RBIs on
At
that.
the plate for your Tigers, the third baseman, Mason Thompson.
So that is the second time Zuber. He has 3 runs that he has brought in this ball game here. So Zuber has really, he has put in the work. Tigers finding the gaps here pretty well. This ball's fouled back. Thompson at the plate, by the way. Did not mention that already, but he is at the plate. Next up is Hankins. If Thompson survives this at bat, there is 2 outs. And 8-0 right now. We had 5 in the first. We're already at 3. Pitching numbers here for Laquey coming into this. They had 30 pitches, so Laquey is going to...
I think we might be having a pitching change. Yep.
Yep. So we're gonna, speaking of pitching, we're gonna have a pitching change. So we're gonna be back, and we'll be back in a little bit. You're watching Allen. And Thompson here. Thompson nearly avoided getting hit on that. Thompson will take his base as he'll be walked 2 straight pitches. Runners
Coming
on
to the
first
plate for
and
your
second.
Tigers, the
Hankins
left
coming
fielder,
up.
Chase Hankins.
And Hankins, last time at bat, he struck out. Thompson did score last time he was at bat, so he has that ball's away, and we're gonna have
1 runner advanced. To third.
the runner on second advanced on that, so runner on first decided not to. But once again, we got a runner at third base, Zuber.
He'll go. There he goes.
At third.
Here you go.
And we almost, I think he could have made that there, but either way, wild pitch. I believe the other was a wild pitch too.
I would have called the second one fastball, but that's just me. Because it was right off his, it was right at his knee. He probably should have stopped that. But no, the first one was.
And this pitch again is loose. We're going to have easily a runner score.
Tigers score another run.
Zuber will make it on to base or third base again. So 3 wild pitches in a row basically here. Has given the Tigers a... should be 9, right?
Yep. And 3 of the 4 runs this inning have been scored after there was 2 outs.
Why can't my thing read 9? There we go. Now my scoreboard reads 9. I might as well do this manually at this point here. But, runner at third with the 3-1 count. I'm not keeping you up on that very well. Doo-doo-doo. Turn off my volume right now.
Full count.
So now we got a 3-2 count for Hankins. 2 outs, 9-0. As we mentioned earlier, 15 runs after 5. Tigers dangerously close to that average already here. I want to thank our main sponsor here. This wild pitch will bring in the 5th runner of this inning.
Another run scores for your Tigers.
And Thompson will get his 2nd run of the day.
Walk. So you got
And then we're going to have Hankins will move on as
Now batting for the
move
Tigers,
on base instead.
the right fielder, Luke Cassidy.
So Cassidy back up his 2nd time. He ended the last inning with a strikeout, so hopefully we're not going to repeat that. Runner will steal. This nearly got away. Runner had to step out and get in position of that ball, and I believe that was also a ball on the pitch. But again, Cassidy, the utility player, doing a good job in this ball game here. And that is another hit by pitch, so runners on 1st and 2nd, still
Coming
2
to the
outs.
plate for your Tigers, the 2nd baseman, Jonas Sarr.
So Jonas Sarr coming.
2nd time at the plate in this inning.
Yep, Jonas Sarr, he scored earlier. He was hit by a pitch. And
Oh, I think it's going to drop, man.
he's going
That's a hit.
to get a hit here. We're going to bring in 1. And we're going to have
Sarr
a
with
runner
the
safe.
RBI base hit.
So we're going to have a double on that. So make it 10-0 now.
It's a single. It goes to 2nd. And the other guy goes to 3rd on that error out there.
At the plate for your Tigers, the designated hitter, Carson Sutphin.
So we're going to have a single, and we'll also have an error. We'll say, I don't know, 7.
2 more runs going to score.
And that will bring in 2, as that hit will go deep for another double.
2-run double for Carson Sutphin. Go!
Sutphin able to bring in 2 more runs.
Tigers.
You've got 13, right? I lost track here.
I'll tell you in a sec here.
At the plate for the Tigers, the shortstop, Parker
2, 3,
Althusius.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 makes 13.
Yep.
As long as my math is right, that's what I believe it says.
Ball 1.
This pitch is away. And we are doubling back if you are paying attention here. So these people, this is the 3rd time that Althusius has been at the plate. He scored, had an RBI, reached base by an error, then he flew out in the 2nd.
It's 15 after 3, right? Okay.
And we are 2 runs away from the 15-run inning here. And that pitch is nowhere close. With a 3-1 count here, it is... I would take a swing at this. I'd just see if I can get something out of this. And there it goes. Right to 3rd. He'll keep the batter. He didn't touch the bag. Did he get him?
He tagged the batter on the way back.
But he caught the batter. That is out number 3.
That's the end of the 2nd inning,
that would
but
be
the Tigers
a
play
5-3
8
out.
more runners in the bottom of the 2nd, and they lead it 13-0 going to the 3rd.
And that will be 3.
At the plate for the Hornets, number 27, Connor Mayhay.
And we are back here. It is the 3rd inning here. Mayhay for Laquey out there. First pitch, strike, and second pitch is also a strike. Tigers are 2 runs away from ending this ball game. Laquey can do something to prevent the early exit today. I'm not complaining, though, about the day out here. It's a beautiful ball game. Beautiful day for a game. It's supposed to be 70 degrees
That's
today.
Dunkel's 4th strikeout of the game.
And the first out will go to a strikeout for Dunkel. Tigers pitching-wise, not really too bad in this ball game here. 26 and 16, so they're at, don't judge me, 42. That ball is it's a ball. So 42 pitches in this ball game, not counting this inning right now, but still not too bad
Silly
of
Adams
a
at
ball
the
game.
plate for the Hornets.
Adams 1-0 count to start. Again, this one inside. A 2-0 count now. But it's a good day if you want to go out barbecue and go out for a motorcycle ride, take out the kids on the bicycles, go to the park. That is a strike.
2-1.
And the 2-1 count here, no out, well, 1 out actually. (3-1). Next up is Hedrick and then Grosvenor. We'll have some, I believe Monday and Tuesday we've got baseball and then soccer to broadcast, if my schedule is correct.
Coming to the plate for Laquey,
I know
third
we
baseman
do have
Hayden
soccer.
Hendricks.
And Hedrick up to bat. We're going to have a discussion at the plate, but we do have soccer Monday, and I believe we have baseball on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Baseball, I think, against Osage here, I think. But you can look at Allen Hilliard Sports' upcoming schedule, and it will tell you all that
How about a round of
information
applause for Riley Dunkel as he leaves the mound. No runs and 4 strikeouts in today's outing.
Dunkel will head out before that, so we're going to count up his numbers here, give you our Security Bank final numbers of the game for pitching here anyway for this first part of the Tigers. We got 4, 5, 6, 7.
You see a 24. That's 24, right?
24 Carter Pondrum.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Taking over on the mound for your Tigers, number 24, Carter Pondrum.
So Carter Pondrum coming in now in the 3rd inning here. Or is it still? Yeah, it's the 3rd inning. I had to look because our Waynesville paper has papers. There's the staggering's different here because they doubled up on their runs coming in. I need to get a little baseball app and just have a little iPad or tablet and do it that way. But Carter Pondrum coming in, pitcher and first baseman, obviously. I believe he's a senior this year too, junior or a senior. It's a good player, 1 out. And then later this week we have Tiger Track, and then got some semi-pro football coming to you from down in Carthage, Missouri. Check that out on Allen Hilliard Sports on Saturday. That will be our first semi-pro football coverage. Our only 8-man game this year that we're having. We'll be having arena games, but we got plenty of 11-man games coming up starting throughout the year. We got at least 6 of them with the Kansas City Panthers this year, along with the St. Louis Falcons and Columbia Vipers and the Springfield, Illinois Punishers. So
Caden Hendricks
plenty
still
of
on,
sports
still
coming
at the
this
plate.
summer. Never, don't fear. Just because the high school sports go away doesn't mean that everything else will go away. 1-1 count after that. 1-2 count now coming up here for Laquey. Hendricks struck out in the first. He was a second batter. He was also our pitcher for Laquey. And that one is going to drop, but drop way too late.
That's strikeout number 1 for Carter Pondrum.
And the strikeout runner still on.
Coming to the plate for Laquey, the left fielder, Wyatt Grosvenor.
I believe we got runner on first. I don't actually know how he got there.
I'm trying to remember if he got hit by it. I think he walked. He walked.
I believe it. Okay, it was a walk, so we're going to go with that in our official tally. Foul ball for Laquey.
0-1.
Grosvenor at the plate here. I don't know if he's related to the Waynesville Grosvenors or not. But he is not a 5'4" blonde girl, so he is probably not that related to them. But he's going to belt this one, though, out to center field. The Tigers are there, and center fielder is going to sit on
That's
it.
the inning. The Tigers don't give up a run here in the second. We head to the top to the bottom
So with that,
of the third inning.
after 3, we'll head some good hits, but and ball. So first pitch is a ball for Pelkey. And on deck is Heberlein still. Both pitches are both away. 2-0 right now. And that one might have been a bit hard to hit there. That one's going to be 3-0 count. And we're going to have another hit by pitch here.
For
So
Heberling, you're going to have another pinch hitter.
same result.
So we got Heberling, but then we got a pinch hitter.
Coming to the plate for your Tigers,
Pelkey will be
number
up
4,
first.
Ethan Heberling.
Looks like it's number 17.
And then
That would be Dwayne Davis.
I believe Dwayne Davis coming up after this. We'll update that as soon as we
Ball.
get to that. First pitch is a ball. Heberlein, that'll even the count, 1-1. Pitching stats for Laquey here, it is number 21. That is Neff. That's the second strike here in a row. But Neff coming into this with 22 pitches. So trying to save some of these pitchers here for later in the week. They will have an extra day of rest here, a couple of them, so not super bad. Sometimes the tournaments really cause issues, but I don't think today that's going to be a big issue.
Nice. It's a base hit.
And this will be a outs. Good play on that. Runner advanced, but that is a very good play.
Now hitting for the Tigers, number 17, Dwayne Davis.
4-3 outer, first out of the game. Davis coming in now instead of Zuber.
Number 16, Seth Hance is on deck. Another change.
And Seth Hance coming in. He will substitute for Thompson after this. I remember him from Dixon up there. So 1-2 count early here in this batter. So foul ball. Davis still alive. I want to thank everyone for joining me here. It has been a pleasure. The 14th run is at second. There's one out. And Davis still 1-2 count. And we're gonna have our game winning runner on first now after the hit by pitch. So the Tigers, not a lot of hits in this ball game. They are really just coming out.
Now batting
Honestly,
for the Tigers,
between the number
16,
hit by
Seth
pitches,
Hance.
that is really making the difference here. Seth Hance coming up to bat. Now Seth Hance is what you'd call a power hitter out there. He's got some power. Runners at first and second. Anything deep, he's going to get first. So he will exchange an out for a hit, but that will be the third baseman on that.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 10, Chase Hankins.
So runners left stranded. Well, runner out. But we still have the tying runner, game-winning runner. Hankins has struck out, and he has scored after being walked. 2-0 count. That one will advance both runners. Laquey immediately protects the base.
Winning runs at second.
So one hit in the outfield, and this game is going to be over. Strike one, 3-1 count now for Hankins here. And there's also 2 outs here, so.
A walk.
But that will load the bases now. Runners on first, second, and third. Cassidy
coming to the plate for your
after
Tigers
being
with
hit
the
by a
bases
pitch
loaded.
and struck out
Luke
in the first.
Cassidy.
So he is 0 for 1 in the ball game coming in right now, Cassidy. And 0-1 count. Runners loaded the bases. Cassidy at the plate. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch was a strike here. Laquey looking to get out of this pinch they're in right now, because any hit past the infield will result in the end of the game, most likely, if it hits the ground.
Nice save by the catcher. Saved the run.
And that's the second pitch behind the back. Good job by the catcher there, number 4, Adams. Not Heberling, Adams. And strikeout, so that's his second strikeout.
That's the end of inning number 3. We head to the top of
That is
the
number
4th.
3.
Tigers 13, Hornets nothing.
We're going to the 4th. We'll be back after. If Laquey does not score at least 3 runs here, we will be done after this next top of the inning. Waynesville still has an opportunity to get 15, but it's also 10 after 5. Foul ball, 1-1. Tanner was walked earlier. He made it to second before being stranded in the first. But I believe we have only had 3 runners that have batted twice here for Laquey.
This is the 4th batter to bat twice.
Yep, he is. Yeah, he's the 4th one here, so Laquey not quite with the numbers Waynesville has right now. That ball is going to be away, a 2-2 count. And
Strikeout for Ponder, his second of the game.
Laquey on that. That'll be out number 1. Coming up next is Rich. Rich
Tyler
struck out
Rich
in the
at
first.
the plate for the Hornets.
And first pitch by Rich, or to Rich, is a strike, swinging. Rich again looking to hit this one. Then he's going to watch it go, and that's going to be a strike. Just a bit of a curve over the plate. Good pitch out there by Hans.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Pondrum.
Pondrum, sorry, not Hans. That is 2 in a row, though. So that
At the plate for the Hornets, number 21, Hunter Neff.
That's our 8th pitch of the game, or of the inning here. Hunter Neff. Strike down the middle. Pondrum, he is having a very good game here. Of course, he only had 7 in the last inning, so that would only make, what, that's a 16th pitch, counting that last one. That is up. That is backwards somewhere.
He has an opportunity here to strike out the side in order. Don't see that in high school too often.
And I believe it's 0-2. I don't know why I have a ball on there.
How about a hand for Carter Pondrum, who strikes out the side in order for your Tigers?
And Pondrum will
We
strike
go to
out
the
all
bottom
3.
of the 4th
We're
inning.
going to
Your
take a
Tigers
break.
coming
We'll
to
be
bat.
back. Sawyer Baker out there first. Ellison on deck. Sawyer Baker, I believe, 22.
Two and 0.
2-0 count. And just like that, 3-0 count here. Tigers are 2 runs away from winning this ball game. Nearly got hit there. Oh, they're going to say he got hit.
It was ball 4. He did
Oh,
not get
looks like it is a walk instead, so the same results
Coming to the
here.
plate for your Tigers, number 18, Aubrey Ellison.
So Ellison up to bat now in the 4th. He will be hitting for Sutton. Sutton will take the rest of the game off, it looks like. Runner at first for Ellison. A 1-2 count here early for our pinch hitter. And strikeout.
I can't tell what the number is on this guy.
That is our first out of the inning here. We got number 20 coming up.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 20, Carlos Aguirre.
It is AGUI. So Aguirre at the plate. First ball. Second ball is a strike. 1-1 count for Aguirre. Not sure the position these players are playing here. They are coming in as subs here.
Normal batter next.
Yeah, and looks like Warren will come back out and replace, go back out for himself again after the runner at third here, 3 balls. And that is a strike. We have a full count, 3-2. 1 out. And that is strikeout number 2. So coming up next, looks like Warren will be batting for
Now batting
himself
for the
again.
Tigers, number 5, Cale Warren.
So Cale Warren will resume. He has scored twice, had 2 RBIs.
So far?
Yep, 2 RBIs. He scored twice, and he reached a base on a hit and an error. 1-1 count for Warren right now. Single to first. That is out.
Scoreless, bottom of the 4th
And that
for
will
the
end the inning.
Tigers. We move to the top of the 5th.
3
Your
out.
score remains Tigers 13, Laquey nothing.
And Laquey has.
Hunter Neff leads off the top of the inning.
Neff struck out last time. Shockley. And we are here. It is Shockley. He's going to fly out to the outfield there, and that's going to be an F8 on the book here.
Got a pinch
Or
here.
F7, sorry about that.
Got a pinch here.
We do have a substitution at the plate here. Let's see if I get the number. It is a
Now
hitter.
batting for the Laquey Hornets, number 20, Elijah Stoddard.
Stoddard will be batting for Laquey here in the 5th. Foul ball. He hit the pole. That's the first I have seen someone hit that pole before. A lot of net, but not a lot of pole to bounce off. Pitch to Stoddard is down the middle. That's a strike. Update for the pitching there. It is for the Tigers. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute here. We're going to have an error on the throw. But we'll just keep this as a run because he was going to make it anyway. I don't believe there was a way to not make that.
Now batting for the Laquey Hornets, number 28, Reese Adams.
Reese Adams coming to bat now in favor of the 9 batter. First pitch is a ball. There is 1 out. Tigers still lead by 13. Laquey needs 4 runs to keep this inning alive, or else this is over. It is a strike. So 1 and 2 count here for Adams. That ball is away. Chance to finish the game right here. That is just off.
Full count.
The crowd was quiet there.
Only 1 out.
Oh, that's right. There's only 1 out.
It should have been 2 outs. He had the air.
And this pitch, that's a strike. That is 2 outs.
5th strikeout of the game for Carter Pondrum for your Tigers.
What did I do here?
Now there's 2 outs.
Why did I put a 3 there?
5 strikeouts. That's nuts.
And next is Adams again. Just see Adams instead. I believe this is him. Foul ball back into the net. That is strike number 1.
Batting for the Hornets, number 4, Killian Adams.
Slater's still at first base over there. He had a single. We'll credit him that single since the throw probably would not have tagged him. It would have been a very good tag if that would have been out. The ball gets away, 1 and 1 count. And 2 and 1 count here for Adams. Adams, this is his 3rd at bat. He was hit by a pitch and then walked, so he is 0 for 0 technically in this ball game. He came close to scoring in the first, but was left stranded. Actually, he's been left stranded twice. He's been the bridesmaid and not the bride twice in this ball game.
2 outs.
And that will make this a full count. Could be the last pitch of the game here. Pondrum here, he is having a field day with these pitches, but he will walk Adams. Adams will get his 2nd walk of the game. So again, Adams is 0-0.
Now batting for the Hornets, number 23, Caden Hendricks.
Hendricks up to bat. Hendricks has 2 strikeouts in the ball game. He was the first out in the first and the 2nd out in the 3rd. And I think Pondrum getting a little bit tired there on the arm there, but doing a great job still late in this ball game. It is 1 and 1. He has, pitching-wise, he only has 18 pitches here. Just kind of these long delays between pitches probably don't help the easiest. 1 and 2, chance to get the final strike again here for the Tigers. Runners at first and second. I don't know why that's on there. Or not on there. That is it.
Strikeout number
Either
6
way.
for Carter Pondrum. And this game belongs to your Waynesville Tigers.
With that,
The Waynesville Tigers have defeated the Laquey
game.
Hornets
Thank you
here
for
at
joining
Tiger
us here.
Field by a final score of 13
have a good
to
day.
nothing.
We will talk to you later.
Thanks to everyone for coming out to today's
will
game.
see
And
you
do be careful going back home.
Monday for soccer, and I believe Tuesday for baseball. It has been a
Fly away. It's the first time of today.